When winning is the only option, the sharpest bettors in the world call me. Not because of what I know, but who I know. And the results, well, they speak for themselves. But talk is cheap, so let me show you. The Syndicate Insider Show starts now.
Tuesday report, we're going to be live, going shortly live, but I wanted you to hear a recap before we go live, what I said last week on the radio, and I want you to hear it. This is a recap. I'm going to hit play right now.
The Ravens lose next week. The Jets win. They're laying 1. My Ravens stink.
Wow, listen, you guys. Really? I mean, you're 3-3.
The Jets win. Easy.
Oh.
Go to the window before it goes to 3. Play the Jets.
Really? Man. Okay.
I said it 1 week ago. Go to the window before it goes to 3. I think the line closed at 2.5, 3. I'm going to be on the radio live in about 30 minutes on sportsbookradio.com. Guys, if you don't understand what it is to come in from the outside and come into the inside, you don't know what it is to make money. Bottom line is this. You have to be on the sharp side. You have to understand it doesn't matter what shape the ball is, and you cannot be a fan of your favorite team. Week in and week out, we make our clients an absolute fortune because it's all about the number. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, we've talked about the 25th of October for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. Now, the 25th of October has a lot of significance. You could look at it in a few ways. You could say, well, October, in 2 months, it's going to be Christmas. It's the 2-month countdown to Christmas. Or you could say it's day 1 of the NBA season. Or you could say we're approaching the finale of the World Series championship. There's many ways to look at this. Or you could say, bottom line is, it's day 1 of the NBA season. This is when you have the last day to put in your future wagers. Yes, you have Lester against Kluber. Cubs giving Cleveland no respect. Kluber, Lester is -113 at Cleveland, and game 1 of that series. So it's game 1 of that series, and it's day 1 of the NBA. And so the bottom line is you have futures wagers, which aren't even worth mentioning because you have teams like the Warriors that are so heavily price favored. You get upsets and value on futures in soccer, like Leicester City last year. My buddy's got a play going on the Cleveland Indians. It's 23-1. You put a dime down on Cleveland, you make 23 dimes. There's no value on the NBA because pretty much the favorites are going to win this game. The value is game by game basis because the dogs, basically, the question is, will they cover each game? A lot of these starters are going to get sat at the end of these games. Cleveland opens up as a 9.5-point favorite, 206. Portland opens up at 5.5, 194. The game has already come down 2 points to 192. And Golden State opens up at 8 and 2, 10.5, and now it's 212. Again, you got some powerhouse matchups tonight. Where you can take advantage of that is trading the game within the game. Going back to what I said on the radio last week about the Jets. We had the Jets, we had Miami, we had Philadelphia, we had the Colts. You can't be a fan of your favorite team. It's all about understanding what the line is versus what the line should be. You got anything to say before we get off the air and go on the air?
I'm just very excited. It's a big day in the NBA. There's a huge card going forward for the next 7 months. It's one of the longest seasons aside from baseball. So it goes all the way to the end of June into July. So very excited.
I'll be back in Vegas next week, live in studio and direct from the Vegas trip for my private members for my Vegas Roundtable. Tune in live. We'll be back with you shortly.